Hey guys, welcome to the stream. I'm just gonna jump straight into the game today. Alright. So what's been happening? Yesterday, I managed to find a few items after my death. But today I went online outside of the stream and just had a bit of a play around, and I needed to find my gear. So I managed to find all the things pretty much that I lost yesterday, which is good. But I still need a compound bow and maybe a stronger bow as well. So I think that's going to be the mission today, is loading up with gear, see if I can store a few items and prepare myself for a bit more of a stealthy thing. Along the way, I'm going to try and get some items for the explosive arrows as well. So, right. I just need to do a couple of things, and then we can go ahead, I reckon. This 2 seconds, guys. 2 seconds. I'm just resting at the moment anyway, so listening out. I always take a minute just to lie down and rest. See if I can hear some shots going off or if there's anyone running around. Because basically, yesterday I was down by the scrapyard and there was some good shots, and I'm so grateful that I took a minute to have a look around and make sure that I wasn't going to get shot early. Just as I was going to run out into an open field, there was just as I was going to run out into an open field, there was a sniper shot and a grenade. So I'm so glad that I didn't. So anyway, I'm doing two things at once, so just bear with me. Right. So I think I'm almost there. Right, okay. So, and I think my map overlay is working this time. We'll soon find out. If you guys can just let me know what's happening. Alright. I'm gonna be heading north, I reckon. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Back on it. It's just trying to find a right sequence of how to start my streams. pretty effectively. Still getting used to it. Again, I've only got one monitor, so it's really difficult to communicate in Discord, check my streams are coming through okay, look at some maps, all the information. There's so many. I think I've got like 7 or 8 tiles open at the back, and it's just flicking between those before I get in the stream. So I need to be a bit more efficient with those. I know for sure. I've noticed my audio comes through quite strong, so I am looking at investing in some sort of microphone. Hopefully that will give me a bit of a better professional sort of stream sound coming through. But I think my first purchase I need to get is obviously the monitor and the probably stream controller. But you can actually do it through your phone, which I'm really pleased about actually. Oh, that wasn't working. It wasn't letting me get up. Come on, let me up. Oh, I got a peach. Oh, you don't need the map to know where I am. Down in the trenches. Ah, look at that, perfect. SVD magazine. No SVD rounds and no SVD. Got to start somewhere. My graphics are coming through quite good as well, I've noticed. If you guys are struggling with the graphics, again, hot topic always at the start of my stream, but I'm pushing out at 2K, so and I'm viewing in, well, I'm personally viewing in 4, but I'm pushing out at 2K. So if you put it in theater mode, or just keep it as a simple window, and you don't go full screen, you should get a really clear screen, and a clear stream from me as well. So I've just been playing around with a few things, but again, always willing to accept. Oh, which way did I come? Came from the other way, didn't I? Alright. Always willing to get feedback. That's it. Oh, I need some water as well. You're probably wondering why I've got all these axes. I've noticed that you get 400 points towards your survival skill just by building axe heads. It's crazy. So I didn't understand why that was the case. Look at this, look, 523, and it's gone all the way through to the next one up. So it's all on zeros now. So you'll see for sure how much you get. All right, plus or minus 18. Look, survival 018. It goes to 5. Yeah, there you go. Almost 500 for each axe head. Obviously, I don't need them, so I've been knocking up my survival as well whilst I've been there. Press Alt and C, do an automatic thing. So it should be empty of stones now. Apart from that, someone's going to come along and think, why is there just axe heads there? Might think it's Christmas. I'm determined to get myself a compound bow today. Whether I buy it or if I find it. I've got a place where I normally, well, there used to be compound bows. If you know where they spawn, please just drop us a message, and I'll see if I can head over there straight away. Yeah, mate, I'm live. How you doing? Yeah, you can talk on here if you want, dude. Or if it's something important, I can always jump in. I don't mind putting my stream on hold. I'm only going to be streaming for about an hour and 20 minutes or something like that. Mate, things are going really well. I've been playing around today, graphics. I actually played the game a little bit today because I just wanted to get set up with somewhere to live, um, even if it was just temporary situation. But yeah, I've been really busy also with creating graphics, learning a bit more of how it's all kind of put together. Yeah, just things like that, and it's tough. Hats off to you, mate. Like to do this all the time, every day, as a professional, mate. There's a lot of work that goes into this. You have no, well, you have the idea, but other people have no idea if they're not streamers. So much work goes into it. And even when you're producing the actual content, like I'm online now, right? So just thinking about where to go, what to do, how to do it. I'm just gonna fall off here. There's a lot that goes into it, really. Even so much like planning out your day, making sure that you're going to get a good 2 hours. I normally aim for the resets, so I make sure I've got a good 2 hours ahead of me. Dogs walked. You can relate to that. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it is 24 hours, 24/7 for sure. Even last night, I was laying down and just like watching some videos, thinking what I want to try and achieve. Um, the thing I've been struggling with, and actually I was thinking about you just before the stream. One thing I've been trying to do is get my map overlay to work properly. It's just not coming through. So I had to delete it and I started it all over again. So hopefully it's coming through this time. But oh, strawberries! You like strawberries, don't you? I'll pick you some. I'll send them over. But yeah, yesterday I got killed. Obviously you saw the little video. I've got a new video in my content as well, to those who join the stream later and watch back. I killed someone with a explosive arrow on a compound bow. So, but afterwards, one of his teammates was searching the woods, and he found me basically, and he had an AR, he had an M16, and I had my explosive arrow. So yeah. Do you want a strawberry, Ray? I'll get you one. There you go. Look. So I need to find my compound bow again. I need to find out where they're stored. They used to be stored at the mental asylum near the city. If you go through the cars, you used to be able to pull one out, but they don't have them there anymore. Not that I've found. Yeah, so just going to cruise around, have a look. Performance seems to have got a lot better on the server as well. So I'm really enjoying it. I really like the little changes you've made. Oh, dude, webcam next level. I have my phone and I have my app on my phone to help to stream a camera and stuff like that. But yeah, webcams coming. I think at the moment on the list of things, I think it's second monitor because I'm doing it just off the one monitor, which is impossible, but it's possible. So second monitor, and also I think I'm going to get a proper microphone, just because the headset one, it picks up every little detail, every whistle or lick of the mouth or any. It's really delicate, and it's picking up a lot of things I don't really wish for it to come over on the stream. So, oh, dude, yeah, thanks for the recommendation. I'll have a look. I'll give it a look. I'll use Amazon and get one sent over. But yeah, just all these little bits and pieces. I've got the screen set up ready for it. I've got a little box window with a transparent background. I just need to place it in and get that set up. So maybe you could just check this if my map overlay is working. I'll press map now. See if that's working. I don't think it is. Yeah, I had Dusthound on the stream yesterday as well. He dropped in for about 2 minutes or so, just to say hey, he's subscribed, and yeah, was just there. I wish he could have stayed to have a bit of a chat like you're doing. I don't really get too many people coming on. I think Mean Streak was on the other day. Well, she was, and we had a bit of a chat. So yeah, I enjoy the company. And then one of the people that I normally run with, 98 Infinity, he jumped on the voice with me as well. So he was in my Discord, and we were just having a great time, just having a bit of a chat and a joke. So I think I'm going to try and get him on again, because I haven't seen him for a while. He's been away. But yeah, he's a good man. He's funny. I need to be heading north. But yeah, this streaming stuff though is this streaming stuff is definitely harder than it looks. Setting up was okay. I do, like you know, I do have a bit of a design background, so hopefully it's looking quite professional pretty quickly, nice and clean. I always go nice clean lines and stuff, and things like Photoshop, taking backgrounds off. I understand what I can achieve. I just have to use YouTube to then find. Yeah, I'm sticking to a schedule. So basically, it's all around the resets. So I moved a little bit earlier today because I want to have a bit more time ahead of me. But I've normally been starting my streams around about the 9 o'clock reset, and then I play from 9 until about 11, or even, yeah, about 11 o'clock to that reset there. But some other guys want me to run around with them, and they don't want me streaming their base and everything, which, you know, totally understand that. So I'm going to pull it to the 5 o'clock reset to get to the 7 o'clock reset. So I'm going to try and do that. See how we go. Yeah, the channel stuff, the back end stuff is really sapping. Especially when you're starting out and you're having to create all that branding as well. I mean, I'm creating logos. I'm trying to make the logos more interesting with a bit of animation, but you can't use a particular animation one on your banner because it's a video format, not a JPEG format or a PNG. So you have to duplicate it, and then, you know, so I've got a folder where I'm doing all the branding, and then remembering to put, you know, the thumbnails in there as well. Like I noticed on your streams, and forgive me, but I come to you to help guide me. You're like my guru, Ray. So you're showing me the way. If I've got questions, you're so welcoming to answer them, which I really appreciate. And but yeah, having to watch YouTube videos just for the simple thing, and finding some very unique websites actually, which is quite cool. Ones that take out backgrounds for you, ones that are like free Photoshops, some that allow you to create stuff specifically for streaming. There's so much out there, but the stuff I never knew existed, and I can actually use that in my real job as well now because I'm learning how to use it. So I'm growing and having this time off. Cheers, Ray. Appreciate that. I really do. It means a lot. Some people would actually see this as a bit of a negative. They will go, "No, I'm not telling you how to do things. Like I ain't got time for that." But you've always got open doors for everyone, the part of the community and all that type of thing. So you're always there for someone. You're always thinking of other people. So it's a very selfless thing, and I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. So I'm learning so much, and with having some time off from work because of the work I do at the moment is predominantly with a school, helping disabled children and stuff. I get the school holidays, so at the moment I've got 6 weeks holiday. So it's an amazing time for me to sit down from 7 in the morning till midnight, just cramming out footage and learning how to merchandise everything. And I mean, speaking of merchandise, I've even got my own merchandise now, which is so easy to do anyway because it just comes off the side of it. But I've got cups, I've got backpacks, I've got mouse mats. I've even got iPhone cases. I mean, this is just ridiculous. But it's just so simple because it's all integrated. So I just thought, yeah, whatever. And Infinity 98 or 98 Infinity, however you wish to say his name, he said, "Dude, I'm going to buy one of your cups," and he bought one. It was amazing. My pop-up didn't come up, but he bought one, and he's going to let me know the quality. He's going to check it out for me, which is so cool of him to do that. Right, I'm going to have myself a bit of a food fight in this house, I think. I'm going to get some stuff. Yeah, I will look down improving that. My logo irritates you. Mate, feel free to make me better. Tell me what needs to happen. If I tell you what, here's an idea, and this is what I normally do in the architectural industry and the design industry. You take a screenshot or something, and you use a red pen, and you write on it. You use the red pen and just write on it, and tell me what I should do. Okay, I'll do that. Just yeah, I just wanted to keep a bit of difference, because you see a lot of the same logos and stuff, and like I was saying before, like you make multiple brands items as well. Like I could get a logo in a circle bouncing with SG on it, but I just wanted to make sure that people knew that SG was related to me, kind of thing. Oh, it's unreadable, is it? Oh, okay, yeah. So that'll be because the image would have been small to start with, and when I stretched it, it would have pixelated because it wouldn't have been to the right size. Those things that's what I'm spending my time on during the day is updating those. It's making them a lot cleaner. The more I learn, the more I develop, the better I get. So yeah, see if I can rip these up into clean one. So yeah, I'll see if I can get that sorted. But yeah, appreciate it. So that's what I'm doing tomorrow. Cheers, Ray. I've got an agenda tomorrow. Here we go. Look, I can see. This is the feedback I need, guys. It's yeah, black and white. It just, do you know what? It's simple. It's simple. It stands out on all on all formats, all screen backgrounds. It just stands out. So it's super easy to do. And if you do find something as well and you really need to use that and it's in colour and you can't change the colour of it, you can just basically turn it to black and white showing anyway. So you're in a win-win situation every time. So well, I hope my personality's okay. Otherwise, I'm in trouble, Ray. I tend to be all right. I'm not sure how I feel about the webcams just yet, but I guess it takes time for that stuff to come through. Oh, cheers, thanks. Yeah, the audio is going to be alright. I've got a really good headset actually. It's like the I can't remember which one it is now. It's like it's not Logitech, I don't think. It might be Logitech G series, like the platinum one. It was not cheap. I bought it in Australia. It was like $350 or something like that. So it's like 170, £160 or something. Yeah, that was expensive. Really expensive. So I'm glad I got it though, because you can use it for obviously everything. I just didn't go wireless, and I'm wondering if that would have been better or not. I don't know. Also learning about the chat as well. So my chat box, okay, I've got it overlaid over my crafting menu on the right hand side there. So you can't see it on the stream, but it's sitting above my crafting. What I would like to do, maybe, I'm not too sure, because I only have the one screen. I would like to probably get a chat window permanently up there, but to be honest, I don't think I need to see it because I've got it on my phone in front of me and I've got it on my screen. So in all honesty, I think it's better off the way it is, because you guys can see the chat window on the YouTube channel, so you guys aren't missing out on anything. So I'll keep it there. So what's happening tonight for you, mate? Are you streaming, or did you stream through the day? What's going on? What do I owe this pleasure? I thought you'd be busy, or you're taking some time out, eating some food. Speaking of food, did I digest all that? It's going through. Okay, cool. Let's see if that works up. Right. You're supposed to sit down and let the food go through your body, but if I just keep on the move, keep eating, I should be alright. Oh, is it? I'll send on my regards, like happy birthday and all that sort of thing. Hopefully you're taking her out for a nice meal somewhere. Spoiler for a little bit. Or at least bought her a birthday cake. Please tell me please tell me you bought her a birthday cake with your logo, RK, icing sugared onto the top. That would have been amazing. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, hope she's good. Yeah. Was the cake nice, or did you, or are you yet to get the cake? This is where Ray panics. He goes, "Oh damn, I didn't get anything." Phil, shut up. Oh, I've just heard a bicycle. Right. Okay. That's I've just heard a bicycle. It's either a spawn or someone's just got off it. Alright, guys, I could end up with 2 wheels, or I could be dead. And I know bikes do spawn here. Yeah, it's there, look. There it is. Alright, I need a wheel. I've got to ride that city bike all the way to the city. I'm not sure where I'm going to find one, though. Yeah, I'll have a look. Again, like I say, I've only got one window, so I'll have to have a look. Use my phone for everything at the moment. Yeah, DM 17. Oh wow, you've been busy. Missed calls. Shep. Oh, look at all those. Look at the candle going, mate. Yeah, nice. Presents and stuff. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, bro. We'll set up a call like tomorrow day. Maybe after you've done a stream, or maybe an hour before you're streaming or something. Just wanna. I don't want to interrupt you because I know how much work goes into setting up. So yeah, you've been stalking me, bro. It's good. I like a good stalk. Right. I just realised I'm in the middle of a field, and there's 80 people on. I need to sort this out. And I'm starting to cook as well, so I need to take some clothes off. And I need to use one of my free cosmetic surgeries as well. Hopefully there's not a timeline on it. Because my guy is ugly right now. And that's just not a true reflection of me. Harmonica. Maybe later, when I'm not being so sneaky. There we go. That's what I'm after. Bush knife. The ultimate killing weapon. That and the the MK 5000. Oh, hello. Should we demo it? Yeah, let's demo it. You ready? There we go. And that is why you use those knives. So I really like the black Mark 5000 knife. It looks pretty cool. Okay. I'm going to try and survive as long as I can solo. I just really prefer it that way. Oh, there's a motorbike there as well, look. It's got no wheels. And I don't even have full melee. I think I've only got basic, I think. Let's have a look, see what I got. Melee. Yeah, basic. And that's it. And it's so rapid. So we don't need those kitchen knives anymore. Oh, Ray, I was having a bit of a think. Oh, shorts. Yeah, get in. I'll take those. I was having a bit of a think actually. The devs could potentially potentially look at this idea, but I'm not sure if it'll get heavily abused. So they'll have to come up with a way of counteracting that. But how about this? If you've got a squad, or if you've got players' ability, that what they can do is they can go into the squads, into this, or they can look at the individual players on the leaderboard when you have the leaderboard showing, and you can right click on it and it can say give gift. So, and you give them a gift, and what happens is the drone flies over to you and drops you a gift, whether that be some ammunition, and you can pick on a financial value or a specific item. So you can go into like almost like a trader window and go, right, ammunition, M16, one magazine, off it goes, and you can gift people those things. But to stop the abuse, you have to do it like once per day or something, or once per month, or it takes certain fame points off you or something, and you share those things either internally of your squad mates. So I could right click on my squad name, right click on my player, give ammunition, give almost not like the bots, but just like almost like the Mockingbird and what's it called? Hunger Games. So almost like that theory. If they're going to make this a reality TV show, because that was obviously the original concept, they could potentially do that where it drops off. But I'm not saying have a bot in the game full time. I'm just saying have some sort of system where you could reward. And if a player dies, again, similar to the Hunger Games, you get some sort of notification of like a proper one, not just a flash up that says you killed this person, but when I'm running around in the world, I will see that someone has just died. So, because I think Hunger Games, it goes, someone's died, look to the heavens. I think that's one of the lyrics of it. But I was just thinking something like that could be quite cool. Oh, there we go. Oh, I found my bat again. I lost one yesterday. I like the bat as well. I'm going to keep the knife, obviously, but I like the knife as well. And for those who didn't know, those rubber boots, construction boots, if you use your duct tape, you can repair them. For those who didn't know that. Yeah, I'm going to take those as well. But I need to get myself a decent gun. I'm realising I'm going to struggle with interactions if I don't get myself a proper gun. This thing takes a day and an age to reload and to shoot. So, and I have trouble at the best of times killing people. So I think. So I think I need a bit more help. See, that looks like a fire jacket there, with the cream and the banding, but yeah, it's green. I'd rather have a fireman's jacket than a bright green construction jacket. There's a lot of things that devs still need to work on, but we're patient as a community. Yeah, inventory rework. Yeah, that's going to come. Tommy did say a long time ago. I'm talking like a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago, maybe a bit more actually. He says there is going to be a double click system rather than going, okay, I want to craft that, click this, click that, and go. There is going to be a more favourable And I'm so hopeful that they're going to do the nails and the bolts. I mean, if you can unpack ammunition, why can't they use that same code to unpack nails and bolts? The information Tommy Slav said to me was that because individual nails are in the background, they are coded to suit a construction item of coding, so it kind of all goes in the back end bit. I don't know too much about it, as you can tell, but he says because when you take a nail out, it becomes something in the coding, and then it relates to the building or something like this. But why can't they have the boxes act the same as toolboxes, where if I've got 19 nails, I've got 19 hits of a nails, so it's already there. Like the 19 hits are there, just like a toolbox is. You don't unstrip a toolbox, you use the hit points that it's got. The same with the water bottles, that's got 8 hit points. Why can't I use that the same with the nails? Have the box of nails in my inventory, and then those hit points, those 20 nails, 10 nails, or whatever it is, get hit. Now, individual nails, I can understand that maybe is a bit more back end work, but you're still interacting with them like bobbin pins. You split them, you combine them, X, Y, and Z. I just think having a box, 20 hits, you've got 20 nails inside your inventory, and that would have solved that issue. But we're at the stage now where a new UI is coming in and user interface, so they probably just didn't want to waste any time and effort on it, and they had other things to do, which I get. I understand it. Right, it says cut to rags. It should say cut to skin. It's a leather backpack. Oh, bit of desync. Right, I've just gone straight through the wall. Yeah, is it me, or since 09 we've been getting a bit of desync and a few issues. There's always a puppet here. No. Yeah, I get a bit of lag every now and then. I didn't get it before 09, and I'm hardwired in, and I'm in the UK, so ping should be right. Let's see. Supposed to have jumped through the window then, and now I'm floating. Okay. Should we go north? North. Yay, here he is. 28. How's it going? Hi, Chris. You good? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, there's a little bit with this 0.9, but it's okay. I'm still managing all right. And to be honest, I'm not one of those people that cries about it. I just look. My situation is this, and that's what I'll have to deal with. I'm just going to mute the chat. Yeah, it has, Chris. It's been a long time, mate. But thanks for dropping in. Yeah, I don't cry about desync or anything like that. I just deal with it. If I die as a result of it, mate, it's an early access game. People have to. Well, people do know that, but people have to accept that. That's why they play. Otherwise, go and play something else. Chris, what you been up to, mate? Tell me what's been happening. Oh, it's beer. I was hoping that was going to be alcohol to get some sterile strips, but nope. Yeah, I'm also hoping Yeah, yeah. You have to play totally different. I think I'm so much more cautious when I'm streaming. I think because I've got other focuses like yourself. You know, you're trying to produce content, even though you are the content. You're trying to produce something meaningful, something that will excite people. Um, so yeah, you want to. I mean, I had a situation yesterday when I was doing that compound bow fight in the scrapyard. I said to the people, I said to Dusthound, in fact, I said, guys, you control my situation now. If I kill the person in the junkyard, you tell me, do I go and loot the body or do I run away? You control me. So that was fun. And Dusthound, he goes, mate, you should always loot. And I was like, oh, dude, seriously, oh, you can't put that on me. So I was obligated to go and do it. And then it's like, yeah, but there's two guys. They've both got ARs. One's got an AK and one's got an M16. And I've just got a bow. It's not going to work. So I killed one person. Yeah, it's 20% for sure. So I killed one person. And then I was just like, oh, I can't kill the other one. So I had to bail. And I felt so bad. But Dust wasn't there to see it anyway. So I didn't get any stick. Yeah, I've been looking at Rust. I don't know. I think I might buy it if it's on special, but it's the toxicity, Chris. If you can confirm that it's not toxic all the time, then I'll buy it, and I'll buy it next week. But if it's constant toxicity, then I just ain't going, because the server I'm on here, there's none of that. It's okay. There's a little bit of aggro every now and then, but there's no toxic, and the admins are so quick to stamp on anything that smells a bit awful. Rubber gloves. Rubber gloves for all those bases I won't be able to raid as a single. Oh, through the map. There we go. Guys, if you ever jump through the window and you start falling through the map, stand still. Don't move. And you'll just pop right back up. If you move, sometimes you glitch under and then you can't get back up and you'll just fall to your death. So just stand still if that happens. This is a well-known area, so I'm going to be a bit more cautious here, so I might go quiet. But yeah, the server's great. I mean, I've been asked to play on other servers, and I'll probably stay on there 1 day, 2 days, and then I'll just come back to here. There's just maybe it's just me. Yeah, Chris, I understand, but the toxicity, obviously, that's publicised on YouTube with Rust, it gives Rust a really bad name. Like, people are just openly swearing and openly, like, aggressively talking to you, and I just haven't got time for 15-year-old boys or whoever shouting at me. I mean, I play games for fun and to relax, not for some jumped up 5-year-old who's got all the hacks in the world standing outside my front door calling me this, that and the other and being offensive. I mean, I've had it once before via private DM, and I was like, nah, that's just not right. I mean, we're all human at the end of the day on the other end of a computer screen, so we don't deserve anything like that. Right, I'm starting to get a bit full on items here. Some of the all the items are junk, really, to be honest. I haven't really got anything spectacular. So I think what I'm going to do, I've got an idea what I'm going to do. I need a box of nails. So I'm hoping in here. I'm hoping in here there's a box of nails. No, I'm just finding individual things. I've got to get over here quick. There's no way I'm running across that bridge. Never. Not in 100 years. Yeah, I haven't looked into that yet. So you're gonna make me really busy tomorrow, Ray. You know that, don't you? You're gonna give me so much. You're like my lecturer. You're like my teacher. You're giving me so much homework. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a moderator, a webcam, a microphone, a second screen. Anything else? At the moment, I've just got people who I know and trust coming on the stream. So it's kind of okay at the minute. I think the maximum people I've ever had. Yeah, explain tomorrow. That'd be cool. But just keep in mind that yeah, I'm pretty new to all this. But I think I asked the other day, any old sort of things like, you know, there's the screen transitioning, the stinger, I think it's called, where the thing closes and then opens again, and it changes transition. I mean, I was looking into customizing all those, putting labels on it, this, that, and the other. One of my friends did a really cool thing, right? He stood in front of the blast doors to the bunkers, and he recorded that, and then he stripped that image out of the doors closing and made that his stinger. And that looked amazing because it tied in really nicely. Yeah, mods, moderators and stuff like that. Yeah, it's like your right hand man. You got to really trust him. But I think that'll obviously be quite organic. Twitch. I've seen some people do it, but when people who are maybe not part of the whole streaming system and stuff like that, the first words they ever use is, "Are you on YouTube?" It's like if you go out for, say if you want a packet of crisps or something like that, you used to say, "Yeah, can I get a packet of Walkers?" or something like that. Or you go for a specific brand name. There's another, so like vacuum cleaner or Hoover. People always say Hoover, but that's the brand. It's a vacuum cleaner. So it's what's kind of associated. Like, do you know when someone says, first word that pops into your head? Streaming, YouTube, streaming, Twitch. It's not. It's not got the same thing to it. So I think for me, I think it's going to be YouTube, unless something absolutely amazing is on Twitch that isn't on YouTube, because both the formats, both the customization formats work on either or. So. Yeah, but you're 5 years down the line, which is great because I can look at you, and I can also see what the journey looks like. And you should always kind of had a 3 or 5 year plan, right? And it's kind of like I can see that. I can see that in you. I can see that in other streamers. So it's really good. Right, I'm gonna risk it. Risk it for the biscuit. See if there's a bow up here. I could really do with one. I had some decent arrows yesterday as well. Speaking of arrows, oh, one, really? Seriously? One's better than none, I guess. Yeah, Twitch isn't really on my radar, just because what I was saying just then. I need to be heading this way. I found out something really cool the other day as well. Like if you hold focus and then kind of drift your finger off the mouse button and then press the shift key, you can hold your focus mode. So you always see your compass and you're always listening in focus mode. So I've not got my fingers on focus mode at the minute. My fingers completely off the mouse. Oh, I'm getting paranoid. I don't know why. I keep thinking I hear stuff. I've got pretty good awareness on this character as well, I think. Because I don't normally put anything in, but it goes up real quick. Awareness. Yeah, I'm medium. Medium and a half. Sniper needs to go up. Where else? My stealth definitely needs to go up. I need to get that. Get that up. Yeah, I'm kind of doing my own thing as well, just running around. I play the way I play. And at the end of the day, that's what people are watching for, right? I like to think I'm sneaky, but it never ends up that way. I also do a bit of battle royale as well, so depending on what the mood is, I try and do Monday to Friday, just like my normal stream, and then the weekends probably just mix it up a bit with a battle royale. Oh hey, how's it going, Samir? Hopefully I said that right. Right, got to try and trying to get across this bridge. Should be alright, he says. Right, put your money on the table. Do I get shot? Or do I survive? So I'm starting to get close to where I need to go, and then we'll see if I can find a what's it called? Compound bow. If I can't find one, then I'm gonna have to get some stuff and sell and make some money. I've got loads of gold. I'm not sure if you've seen that. 284 gold. So I'm really not short of money. And I've got enough for a couple of respawns. But to be honest, I could do with a bit of extra cash in the bank. We always need cash, don't we? Oh, strawberries. Oh, these hitboxes are awful. So yeah, I even search stones instead of strawberries. Oh, that one didn't go. You're probably thinking why I've got feathers. Because I'm going to make proper arrows eventually. Not that you really need to, but tell you one place I've not been yet is the new abandoned bunkers. I haven't been there yet. I'm too scared. But nah, just I just haven't been there yet because I think as a solo, especially in my condition at the minute with just an improvised bow, I ain't gonna survive 2 minutes. So I'm just not gonna risk it. Oh, and have you noticed also they've with the patch they've upgraded the filling canteen. See? Sounds more like DayZ. They've changed the sound to the filling up the water bottle. I really like that. So all these little things every now and then. Because at the moment the sound, I was talking to Ray about it a good few months ago. At the moment the sound is just horrific. They need to fix that big time. Well, the abandoned bunker, it's tough, yeah. But we need a challenge. We need something in the game that is difficult. But obviously those big groups are just gonna. I wonder if, obviously that's not a mound. That's not a berry mound. But I wonder if you could actually put a box inside that. Yeah, the abandoned bunkers, if you've got a big team going through it, it should be alright, but you're going to need a ton of ammunition because you're going to make a lot of noise with all of you there. But as a solo, can you creep through? Not really, because you're going to need the firepower. So you're still going to make noise, but then you've got nothing to back you up. Oh, I see. If you've got a pistol in your hand and you click E from the menu, it'll just dissolve the item. You have to take the gun out of your hand and then manually change it. I'm not sure if it's just with pistols or if it does it with other things, but that's happened a few times to me now. I just keep forgetting. Let's go eat all this food. Yeah, with the big groups, yeah, it will be difficult. Maybe if I get some leftover ammunition and some leftover pistols or something like that, maybe I'll go in there Just give myself a challenge, like a Friday night challenge. Log off just outside the bunker with all my gear ready to go, and then I'll log in and do like a quick little stream where I challenge myself to get through a bunker. I've never been in them, not even in single player yet. So I'll be completely new to it. And I'll just challenge myself to see if I can get through. Ah, the baby's head. I was thinking that the other day, actually. Chris, that's a good thing. I was thinking that the other day because I've seen a couple of videos, but I've not really dived into it because I'm really wanting to keep this experience completely virginal for me. I'm like I've never seen anything other than what the members stream, the live stream was for the showcase of it, and so I've really stayed away from it. I've not gone in on single player, and I was wondering if, because they mentioned it in the live stream. I think someone in Ray's team said if you hit the baby at the back, does that do anything? And they were just like, oh, here we go. Everyone was kind of speculating, saying yes or no, or this or that, maybes, and pretty much no one really knew the answer. So it's good that you found that out. Oh, I'll get myself a drink. Like Ray says, 80% talking, 20% playing. I'm not even paying attention to my surroundings at all. So I'm just running. I've just literally walked up onto a zombie. Chris, that's the other thing. That's an added danger, right? So you get one guy, two guys, three guys go into a kill box. They perform the kill box. They've probably had a bit of an upset in there as well, where they've used quite a lot of ammunition, or someone's accidentally been hit and not done it quite as clockwork as they normally do. Maybe you've got an injured person, and now you've got to get out carrying maybe extra bags, maybe a bag in one of your hands, and then you're going to have to get through all that as well. Someone was saying you have to make sure that you've got at least 4 hours of clean playing time. Obviously, it's not going to take that long because you've got resets every 2 hours, but you got to give yourself a good substantial amount of time, 2, 3, 4 hours, whatever, to get everything ready, go in, do the kill box or do the bunker, and then come out. But someone was mentioning yesterday's stream that the loot is too OP. You can literally walk through the door, do the first little bit, and you're coming out with 10 guns. Again, this is just what I've been told, because I've not actually done it yet. But if that's the case, I'm so sure the devs will change that in the next weeks, because they always start a new patch with throwing everything at you, and then they relax it over a period of time. They always seem to do that. I mentioned yesterday also the C4 when that first came in, literally 2 C4 and your base was flattened like completely. Three razors. Is that because of the noise from the kill box and all the shooting and all the stuff you're doing in there, or was that just bad luck? Did they just accumulate? Is that what they did? I think it is. I think that's what happened, because you were just making noise. They just came anyway. Right? Obviously, that puppet's going to be gone now from in front of me. But like I was saying, I'm just not concentrating. I've just walked straight up onto a puppet. Luckily, the reset happened. I just really wasn't looking there, and he had a hiking pack. He had the high vis construction wear on, He was stood just by in this gap here. He's literally a few meters away from me. Yeah, still got to get out. Yeah, and if you've gone in there like Santa's Grotto and you filled your bags completely heavy, you're triple loading, triple carrying. You're trying to fight things, get out safe. You took a couple of hits. You're limping. Like I can see how it can all go wrong if you're not methodical, if you're not really clinical in going in and coming out. I was having a chat about you almost need now specific roles. Someone needs to be a medical person. Someone needs to be a heavy weapons machine gun with all the ammunition. Someone needs to be the stealthy and bomb diffuser, lockpicker type person, and you need a couple of assault people and a sniper. You kind of need that now in your squad. I think that's kind of where it's going. That everyone has this unique or specific role that they have to play, which I love. I love that idea. Rather than so many people just being three across the board, a jack of all trades. Because you're going to need medical skill, right, to heal you super quick. Yes, I have just done a huge loop, but I just don't run across that bridge. I hate it. I've kind of looped back a bit too close to it, to be honest. But it's alright. I was at base camp the other day, and base camp, boot camp. What? Yeah, boot camp. I was there, and two body armor packs, and yeah, 2 ballistic body armors and one of the fat boy ones. I found those, and I was in a bush just cutting up some sticks and stuff. The next minute, someone runs past me. He must have been a new guy because he was sprinting super quick. Stepped on a stick and I heard the stick crack. And I tried to go after him, try to understand where he was going, but I think he came away from boot camp and went up to the small little tents, you know, the military tents. Oh, hi, Lozo. How's it going? Thanks for coming in on the stream. I've just done that action in real life now. I need to get... See, I've just done it again. I've just come on this pop hit. I've just done that action in real life. I need to get a little sort of pop-up thing where I can do that. I've just broke my rule. I always take the arrows when I see them because you never know if the puppet's going to eat them. Right, I'm right next to this bunker. I don't need to be. Lozo, what's been happening today? What's happening in your world? just concerned about people driving around. People might have cars. Well, I know people have got cars already. That's cool. No, I haven't. Good question, Chris. No, I haven't yet. But my mate's playing on it at the moment. 98 Infinity. He's on there with his mate Crimdrak, and they've asked me to come and play over there as well, and to also give it a go. But I was thinking, even if you solo, you can still use Discord to link up with your mates, and you just act as if it's like DayZ and you don't shoot each other. You wear similar clothing, so it might be a solo server, but it doesn't necessarily mean you are playing solo. Where the flag radius ends, what's to stop you from building your base on the edge of their flag? So you've got two bases next to each other, pretty much. There's nothing stopping that scenario from happening. Oh, syringe. Oh, the syringes are in. Okay. Does anyone know why the syringes are in? Are they worth taking? Because in single player they do nothing. What is it? Yeah, I know it's a medical device. Oh, Phoenix, this can be acquired using this. Oh, right. Awesome. Well, I'm never going to need that. Because, like I just said, I ain't going in. I'm not doing it. Not today. I'll take it. It might be worth some money. And the same, and Chris, back to you. And the same with the duos. What's to stop a duo living next to another duo who's your mate? And then you've got a squad of 4. And then you run around together. Obviously, bombs, you just have to communicate about that. Have them restricted to a certain area. Whether you wall off the whole perimeter of your flag area, and then you know for sure that your mates aren't going to come into that area and set off the bombs. So you would have almost like an external perimeter wall with one door that then comes into like a large sort of open area, and then you would have your base the way you would have it. But that external wall is the boundary of your flag, and you can have interconnecting doors between the squad. You just open the double doors up, and it would give you sideways protection, and you just run through from one zone to the next. And you just structure your base in a way that they can't get blown up. That's what I would do, and I wouldn't be the first. I'm not the smartest player, so I won't be the first to think that. You watch, everyone's going to take my idea now, and all the servers are going to be like this. Right. If I don't concentrate on this bit, I'm going to get lost and keep going around in circles. So, those syringes have been in the game for ages. So, have they always had that in mind then, to make that Brennan? Or to extract Phoenix tears? Because sometimes you don't know if these ideas are just like pop up after a couple of beers, or if he's actually got this down as part of the story. It was always going to happen. Have a cheeky look around here, just in case. Well, yes, yeah, I kind of get what you're saying. It is. Yeah, you would. To be honest, you would just go on an official, but I mean, people still do it. People still do that type of thing. Why do people cheat? Just play the game. Why do you have to go and buy a $30 a month ESP thing? Just play it. People always need an advantage, need to do it. But yeah, I get your point. It's valid. It's hemo dressings. I'm gonna have to think about what I'm gonna ditch here. I'm gonna have to get rid of some stuff to allow for medical supplies. Making money. There we go. You forgot people cheat. I know, right? As if the world's all so clean and gravy. The amount of cheaters on solo servers just so they can say they're the best player solo against everyone else on official. The amount of cheaters that would bring to the market would be ridiculous. I know they have their way of finding them, but it's an official. It's full of them anyway. Let's go mute my chat again. I mute the in-game chat because I can't control that, and sometimes it gets a bit heated on there. So that's one thing I can do to lower the risk. I always close doors, always, 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 because if I can track people using the doors, other people can. I used to be quite good at it. I think the furthest track I've ever done, the furthest person I've ever tracked, was across 1.5 sectors. 1.5 sectors. Sorry guys, my massive paranoia. I just thought I heard footsteps. Yeah, funny you say that, Chris. Funny you say that, because I've recently, I'd say in the last 3 months, 2 months, I watch how they base build. I go on their YouTube videos of all the base builds they do, and I can replicate some of them, not all of them, but I can replicate some of them. Like there's the loot shoot base that's available. I've replicated that on scum. Obviously, you don't have the shotgun traps, which they so need to bring into the game. But you can do it with the spear, the spike traps. Basically, if you put them under the foundations, then they can come through. Hey, we're Nexty Gaming. This game is called Scum, and Scum is almost approaching its first release, release 1. It's going through development stage, and it has been for the last 4 years, 4.5 years, 4 or 5 years. It's getting better and better and better. It's just had a huge. In fact, you've got you've come at a really good time, because we've just had a really good update drop, and you're going to love it. So, and also, I think at the moment, I'm not sure if I'm right in saying this, but you'd have to have a look on Steam. But they always, around patches and updates, they always do 50% off. So if you're going to buy it, either buy it now or wait for an update, and they do 40 to 50% off. But to be honest, you're better off just going out and buy it. It's not that expensive. And the devs are really good. Game Pies is the devs. They've now just connected with Jagex to accelerate the game now. And around release 1, because we're at 0.9 now, but around release 1, they're going to try and open it up to the modders, or potentially open it up to the modders. We don't quite know yet. What do you do in the game? Have you heard of Rust? Have you heard of DayZ? It's basically something similar to that. It's a survival game, but there is elements of Hunger Games, the film Hunger Games, wrapped into it. Yeah, it is good, but you must understand this. It is in development, so there is bugs, there is things that they're trying to fix, but that's why Jagex have now come in and helped. So it's similar to Rust, but you know, it's trying to be a point of difference. It has some comedy aspects in it as well. I mean, one of the weapons, for example, is a sex toy. You can make explosive arrows. There's silly clothing you can get. So it's a cross between DayZ, PUBG, Rust. What else is there? Probably. What's the game called? Dead Rising 2. And you can play it with quite a simple PC-ish. It's I think 1060 Ti graphics card. I think you can run it on that, but you'll have your settings down low. But everyone runs around with low settings anyway, because you get an advantage through the foliage. So everyone runs around like that anyway. But you can take it all the way up to 4K. It looks pretty sick. When I get out of this building, you'll see the graphics. I've got mine. I'm running mine at 4K, but I'm streaming at 2K. There's radiation zones. There's military bunkers. There's zombies, and there's some new sort of zombies. I'm not sure how to call them really. Like, yeah, they're called razors, but they've got basically these massive spears on their hands, and they just jump on you and attack you. So it's pretty cool. But like I say, they've just had a patch come out now, so they're going through all the problems that come with new patches. Yeah, well, these zombies don't like you, so these ones chase you and attack you. But they're just basic zombies at the moment. But soon they'll be jumping through windows. They'll be opening doors. I don't think they'll climb up buildings, but they'll do something like that. Ooh. See, this is the comedy value. I can wear thongs as underwear, and I'm a male character. So I've got a thong on. So they have little bits like that. But yeah, like I say, it's all in development stage, so just be patient with it. And the server you probably want to start on, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, is the one that I play on. And you might want to take a screenshot of this, but Raykit Gaming, it's a Raykit server, and it has a really cool function that they can do, because they can change the maps, right? So the admins, basically, that you can't see my map because I have an overlay, but what they can do is they can make special situations on the map. So for example, if you run into a zone, into a specific sector or a zone that they've created, a circle or a square, that has special properties for the world. So, for example, the zombies can't kill you, but they can hit you, but they can't kill you. You don't have any base damage, for example. So if you're learning, which you're going to, you can build a base, and that base will be safe. No one can break into it with explosives until every fortnight they change that condition to all-out warfare on the map. So everyone runs around blowing and raiding bases. But for 2 weeks, you're safe to build, to prep, to get yourself organised, to learn the game if you're new. So it's a very user-friendly, a new person-friendly server, but it's all PvP. Like, it's all player versus player. There's no PvE element to it. But you can have some sort of safe area to live for 2 weeks. And if you keep yourself small and not too standing out, then you should be okay. And you'll get to learn. The community here is really nice. No one's toxic at all. It's all friendly. People will help you. Like me, for example, I take new people in and say, hey, run with me for 2 months. I'll teach you how to play the game. Because I've been playing the game now for, 3 years? Over 6,000 hours in the game. So I'm happy just to run around with nothing and just help someone. You can see this, like all the crafting menu you got here. Make your own swords, wooden swords, dildo spear. I mean, this is what I'm saying about the comedy. You need to buy a sex toy and a stick and put it together and you make a spear. You can make them as arrows. I mean, it's crazy. Improvised pistols. You can make explosives. You can make traps and bombs. You can make your own ammunition. There's face masks and raincoats. You can wear animal heads as clothing. You can make security systems as well, like locks and stuff. And all this you see on the right hand side is getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. All these black squares with the hashes on it. This is expansion. This is growth. But they're just about to do another patch soon, which will be like yeah, Chris. Yeah, there's videos of me tying people up as well, so you can get behind someone and you can tie their hands together and you can kill them. And I'm a bit psychotic that way, so I did that. There's base building elements, so there's all these base buildings. So you have to build a foundation first. That's where, well, the very first thing you got to build is a flag to claim an area. Then there's a foundation element you have to place, and then that can be upgraded from basic sticks, from bits of rope and sticks, all the way up to concrete and brick. So brick first and then concrete. You then have walls, you have staircases, you have doors, double doors, single doors, roof elements, then you have fire, then you have heads on spikes, traps, window fortifications. So for example, this window here, I don't think this one will let me because it's a special building, but you can put fortifications over the windows to stop people shooting. I mean, there's a wooden television. You're never going to need it, but it's a comedy thing. There's trophy heads, water wells, workbenches. There's so much. It's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So give it a go. I mean, even if it takes some time to get used to, but even if you play it for a couple of months, it'll be worth it. There is radiation zones as well, which is quite a new thing. Some of the mushrooms. Oh yeah, some of the mushrooms give you psychedelic trips as well. So if you eat a mushroom, it'll make your screen go all funny and you start hallucinating. Other mushrooms will make you vomit or even die. Yeah, cheers, mate. Thanks. I'll see you again soon. Yeah, I hope you enjoy the game. Come back and watch me and subscribe. Yeah. Remember, Raykit's got all those tutorials as well on his YouTube channel if you ever want to go and have a look at those. And he shows you all the basic stuff, but yeah. Right, I need to... Hey, here we go. We've got a raid going on. Cheers, guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Guys, that's awesome. Love it. Thanks to all of you. Oh, this is exhilarating. That's amazing. Thank you. Oh, I can't thank you enough. That's cool. Biggest smile on my face, like from ear to ear. I just hope I don't die now. That would be horrific. So, let's go. Carlos, Nate, Groupon code. How's it going, Groupon? What are you guys? Hey, Dusty. After I killed that person with the explosive arrow, I got killed. His mate came and found me. I should have just ran away, and I didn't. Battlefield fan, thank you. I should have just run away. Alright. I'm trying to find a compound bow. Normally, these cars sometimes spawn them. I remember before a couple of patches, I think it was probably 8 or something like that. Used to pull out almost every single compound bow from here. Every colour variation. Oh, here we go. Subs coming in. Cheers, boys. Thank you so much. Been waiting for my alerts to happen. Cheers. I'm trying to get up to 100 subs in a month. Trying to force myself to try and get up there. I know it's a hard job, but you guys are going to help amazingly. Really appreciate it. Yeah, much love to you, mate. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I'll try and come back to cheers, Dusty. I'll try and come back to your stream one day. Good luck to 100. Thank you, El Toro. Thank you. Well, you guys have definitely helped me on my way. That's for sure. Get those all-important subs. Helps push the channel out, doesn't it? All right. But you know, I just like playing the game. I like talking to the people that I know, and you guys are cool as a community. I've known you guys now for about 3 years, so yeah, it's amazing to still be connected. Right, okay, no compound bows in there. I don't want to go into the city because that place just gives me anxiety as a solo. Hashtag 49. 49! Oh, almost halfway there. Who's going to be number 50? Right, you know that bridge I say I don't like running across? Oh. Do I run across it? Say yes or no in the chat. Yes or no. Run across a bridge or go down the river a little bit and cross over the more quieter bridge. Yes or no in the chat, and I'll add them up and see what it's going to be. Chris says yes. If I lose all this medication, man, that's dollars in the bank. That is. If I lose all that medication, then you owe me 2,000 scumbucks. Risk it. Risk it for the biscuit. Fun to watch. Let's go. Well, there's a puppet on the other side. I'm not too bothered about that. But if someone shoots at me, I'm over the edge. I'm jumping. There we go. Risked it. There you go. I was half expecting to be killed by Chris. He's the only one who said yes because he's probably sat the other side with a rifle. Alright. So, on to the next location. See if I can get there without dying. Maybe kill someone along the way. Give you guys something to watch. I'm trying to be a bit sneaky at the moment because I really have the worst pistol in the world. And it's not quick at shooting at all. And only 6 rounds. I ain't killing anyone with this. No way. But I'll do my best. I've been practicing. Like I was saying earlier, I was going on the Battle Royale servers, and on there you get the single shot 50 pistols. I've been practicing with that quite a lot. Oh, it's going to be night time soon. Alright. I'm going to have to think what I'm going to do. Because night time on the stream, I don't have MVGs. So I'm going to try and get as far as I can in that time. Should we see if there's anything up here? Oh, there's something up here. What is it? Oh, yeah, Oh, here we go. It's my birthday. Check this. Over under shotgun. And... oh, get rid of that. Come on, get in there. That's what we're talking about. There we go. Got something to give me some firepower. I just need the shots now. Right, okay, which way am I going to go? Let's figure this out. Just going to have a look at my map quickly. South. Let's go south, southwest. Alright. What's that about? Gamma filter? Yeah, I try and keep it. I've got my gamma in game like up to max, but I like to play raw. I like to play the way it's intended. Obviously that kind of sucks for the stream, but I like to keep it original. I mean, you do see people running around with full-on daytime during night, and the only game that I've seen that can counteract that at the moment is Rust. They have a system where you can't do it. So I hope one day they implement something where other players can't gain an advantage from turning up gamma settings and using filters. But at the end of the day, it's part of the game. It makes it immersive, you know. I mean, I do have a in-game gamma up, but that's just because I like that setting and I like it that way. But it's not so much that I can see during the night. Oh, really? Okay. Well, that's cheers, Gary. Something else I got to learn. I'll look into that tomorrow. Yeah. Cheers for the heads up. So you guys get to see it. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. I'll look into that. Yeah. I'll definitely have a look tomorrow. I'll see if I can find that option. It'll be pretty straightforward. I just don't use that software too often because I've only just kind of started doing this, so I'll have to look up on YouTube how to apply it or something. It'll be really simple, I'm sure. Yeah, no worries, Chris. It's going to be getting dark soon on this anyway, so. Yeah, I assumed you said good catching up. Send me a message, and we'll have a chat. Yeah, cheers, Gary. Thank you. If you've got a link to that gamma thing, just let me know. Okay, yeah, awesome. Cheers, buddy. Thank you. I need shotgun shells. Where can I find those? Andy. Yeah, mate. You're late to the party, but it's okay. It's always appreciated. So thanks for dropping in. It helps a lot, as you know. Another baseball bat. 2 baseball bats now. Gotta think what to do. Well, rubber gloves I never use. Batteries. Trying to think what to take and what not to take. I could triple carry. But then I'm gonna, if I get into a fight, it's gonna get me in trouble. Tell you what, I'm just gonna take the better one. I'll just come back for another one. Another day. Server. I'm on Rakit Gaming Rakit server. So I'll play on that one. So come on over and have a chat or. Right. Okay. Got company. Never mind. Got someone running up on me. I'm just going to run. I've got too much stuff on me. I don't need to be dying. Not now. And he was jumping all over the place. Like, couldn't get a shot on him at all. And I don't know whether that's because of the update with all the lag, or if it's because he's from far away or what. I don't know. There was a player. There was a player there. He was bouncing all over the place. I don't mean jumping. I mean he was skipping. He has poor connection. So I'm never going to win that fight. Never. And for me to get a good shot on him, I'm going to have to stand still at some point, and he's just going to hit me with something. So he wasn't expecting me to be there. So he ran up onto me, like literally came up behind me. And he didn't see me until I shot, really. Because he ran straight at me, stopped, ran backwards, and then ran away. I'm just going to get out of here. Because you never know, it could be 2 people. And I just need to get to my objective, really. He can be on his way. He looked like he didn't have very much anyway, so... And I'm full. I can't carry anything else. Hey, Krim. How's it going? I have no idea why there was so much delay. I have no idea. It could be that it took him down to 5% health, 10% health, and he bled out. It could be... God knows. Because the first arrow, it didn't explode. I've got a bit more length to that video. In fact, if you go back and watch the stream, you'll around that point, you'll see I said to the first arrow, I was like, why didn't that explode? Why didn't it explode? Didn't hear it explode. But then, yeah, then the second one hit him. So yeah, so that's kind of, that's my only thought on that. Is maybe he just had maybe a little bit of health left or something. But you've just missed an interaction, I think, with another player who's just bouncing around everywhere. Oh, I couldn't hit him. And I'm just going to get out of that situation because potentially I'm the only one who's going to lose on that one. Did they explode when they have a delay on them? Yeah, they have a beep. So it goes, but it's a really rapid beep. It's not like the beepers, the zombies, but it beeps a little bit. It goes dee 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 dee, and then off it goes. So that's also something that could have happened. But they're awesome. I'm starting to collect stuff. I need to go that way. I'm starting to collect stuff to make some more. I'll just cross there. So I've got my drinks can. I need to get... I've got some gunpowder. What else do I need? Some other bits and pieces. Can't remember off the top of my head just now. Crafting. Okay. So yeah, I got my drinks can. Oh, blast caps and stuff. So yeah, I just need gunpowder, duct tape. I think I picked up some duct tape. I used it though. I used it on some boots and then I threw the boots away. It was just stupid. But it was only a little bit of duct tape. You need I think you need 15 or 10 or 15 on a roll. But you can just buy it anyway, so I'm not too bothered. Just trying to get to where I need to go. But yeah, but thanks for dropping in on the stream. Hope you've had a good day. Well, I think, has your day just started? Because you're in the States, aren't you? So you're about 5 hours. No. It must be about midday, isn't it? But for you? Or just after, in the early afternoon? Yeah, it's too... Yeah. Oh, parachute. Parachute just coming in. Over there. So guy in oranges. If I get to him quick enough, which I haven't now. But if I could get to him quick enough, might be able to get his gold card. Sorry, his player card. Can't see him. Right, so this area is starting to get a bit populated now. I need to be careful. Yeah, no worries, Kareem. I just appreciate you dropping in, mate. Saying hello. I was talking about you guys earlier with the solo and duo officials. Oh, there he is. Nice. A player over there. Yeah, it's starting to get really busy now around here. Oh, this is not good. I'm on my own, soloing, and I got players around me. I really don't want to spend this last 2 hours for nothing. Because the thing is, like, if you're super careful and sneaky, you're sitting still and they can shoot you. If you're sprinting, you're noisy and they're going to see you. You're stuck if you do, you're stuck if you don't. Everyone seems to be jumping around. I'm jumping around loads at the minute. Whether it's me and my internet or if it's there or if it's something else, I don't know, but it won't help me in a gunfight. I'm really conscious of that. See, I can't even hit him. Jimois. Mate. Do one. Seriously. I can't even get your body. In fact, I don't want it. You have your stuff back. You're jumping around like crazy, Jim. Right, guys, I've reached my thing, and I'm going to end the stream there. So thanks, guys.